Hey you, welcome to my YouTube channel where I talk all things entrepreneurship, travel, nutrition, and parenting a child diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. You can also follow our Move Abroad journey. Aside from that, I'll be doing some fun things like book and product giveaways, lives, collaborations, sharing highlights of being a basketball mom, and so much more. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am Tiana. Hey there, and thank you for joining me. Today is going to be an audio only episode. I wanted to take a minute to just really share this article that I submitted for a magazine, and I got some really great feedback for it to get published. So I wanted to share this article and really just hear you all's feedback on the healthiest places on earth and what that actually means to you. So I'm going to share my perspective. All right, so let's get into it. The healthiest places on earth. All over the world, the idea of healthy living is taking on like a viral TikTok. In my recent travels to Costa Rica, I quickly saw that yoga studios had become the newest tourist attraction. But my question was, is it just a trend or is it truly a new way of life? Does one explore all of these new paths of health and enlightenment and become permanently well, or do they just return to the same life that they had? Many would answer that for true change towards optimum health, discipline is key. Others may say your surroundings is most important, while another may say it's all of the above. The possibilities are truly endless. However, I wanted to explore commonalities amongst places known for optimum health. When researching healthiest places on earth, the top countries that appeared in a general consensus were Spain, Portugal, Australia, and to my surprise, Japan, according to immigrantinvest.com. Having visited Valencia, Spain this past summer, I was not surprised. While in Valencia, eating fresh daily was part of the culture. The city is abundant in markets with produce and even vegetarian meat substitutes. I often took delight in visiting Vigre, the vegan butcher in the beautiful neighborhood of Rusafa, for the occasional vegan breakfast sausage. Despite all of the food options, we can very well say that the health goes beyond what you put in your body. With that being said, I spent almost 3 hours walking each day. Public transportation was readily available, and all metro fares were affordable, whether I was buying a daily or a weekly pass. Something about the fresh air, sound of the city vendors, and everything being a reasonable walking distance made the walk much more enticing. Just a train ride away, Portugal offers a similar retreat-like lifestyle with the same Mediterranean foods such as whole grains, legumes, fruits, nuts, seeds, olives, and olive oils as a main source of added fat. According to the Mayo Clinic, Mediterranean diets encourage heart health, attributing to the title of healthiest places on earth. Like Southern Europe, Australia offers a similar diet plan. As Gen Z would say, Australia is #goals. 90% of the fresh market produce grown in Australia is all locally sourced, offering high quality foods that are rich in nutrients from wheat, oats, and barley to fruits and beans. Despite the overwhelming heat that Australia is known for, Aussies seem to have a pretty decent quality of life, offering a calmer lifestyle with ideal work-life balance, and even more impressive, Australia has some of the cleanest air in the world. Though Spain and Portugal and Australia seem to fit the ideal picture image of what healthy lifestyles could embody, I completely scratched my head when imagining Japan as one of the healthiest places on earth. But the answer is quite simple: diet. Japan's diet is high in soy and fish, which is said to lower the risk of cardiovascular disease, according to the National Library of Medicine. Their diet and lifestyle also lowers their chances of obesity, and it also supports in a longer life expectancy. Japan is known to be a walking-focused society, simply meaning walking is prioritized because of its health benefits. While public transportation is available it is much more common to walk. Lastly, policymakers in Japan have made changes to support their senior citizens in aging gracefully, which says a lot about the mortality and life expectancy rates. As of 2022, Japan has an average life expectancy rate of 85. Everything I have been researching was making sense and adding up. However, if these foods are all readily available in most of the world, and even if you live on a deserted island, you can get up and get your steps in every day. So why are these few places ranking as healthiest? The answer is actually quite clear. If I had to put it simply, I'd say culture. No matter what a person is intaking, how they are living after the last bite is what makes all the difference. In Spain, Costa Rica, and Greece, I had similar experiences that added to my quality of life, my health, and mental well-being. Food was just the start. Walking daily and an abundance of community activities that involved elements of nature, being outdoors, less air conditioning, but instead fresh air. The list really goes on. And let us not forget siesta. Siesta for me was the highlight of the day. No more working until I needed rest, but instead working just enough, and then taking the afternoon to refresh and reflect on the accomplishments I made earlier in the day, socializing with a friend, or napping before tapas at dinner. Light eating helped me to balance my diet and even attain a better sense of mental clarity throughout the day. But culture is what kept me fully immersed into what healthy living really felt like, not just what it looked like. So let's address the obvious. Not everyone can pick up and move abroad to experience a healthier life, but you can make your own vessel one of the healthiest places on earth for you. Here are my suggestions towards building a healthier lifestyle. So step 1, text back. You know, that coworker that keeps inviting you to go on a hike or biking or boating, simply text them back and commit to go. This initial step will lead you to more opportunities that may better fit your interest. Step 2, check your junk mail. Whether you subscribe to Meetup or Groupon, there is bound to be some type of activity based around health and wellness that you are subconsciously ignoring. Cooking classes, breath work, and yoga classes are my go-to activities. So check your junk mail. Step 3, visit your local farmer's market. Your community has many hidden gems, but you must first leave the house. Your local farmer's market can often offer fresh produce, gardening classes, and so much more. So make sure that you are involving yourself in what they have to offer. Step 4, give it a rest. Though much of the world is unapologetically engaging in hustle culture, it is not good for your health. Pushing your limits when it comes to rest, time management, and workloads is not sustainable nor healthy lifestyle habits. Creating the healthiest place in the world within yourself goes far beyond a 4-step list, but it is a start. I believe it is safe to say that though healthy living is one's own individual journey and responsibility, it is also a community effort. So I hope you enjoyed this article, and I know this was a short post or a short YouTube audio clip, but I really would like to hear from you all. I would love to know exactly how you feel about breaking away from hustle culture, about honoring yourself first, about really digging deep and finding out what it is that you need to create the healthiest lifestyle that you can within yourself, within your family, even in regards to lineage and legacy. You know, often we leave our family members, or we encourage this idea of legacy of, you know, completing school, which is great, or, you know, starting a business, or even carrying on family businesses. But what about the legacy of like health, and health being wealth, and really honoring your vessel, the body that you've been given, and teaching that? I think it's so important. So I would love to hear what you all have to say, and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching my video, and congrats if you watched until the end. Please keep in mind that I will be posting weekly, and you can follow me on Instagram and the Wisdom app for free giveaways and fun content like my favorite playlists, travel updates, and business tips. Until next time, I hope every day you become more of you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I am Tiana.